Good evening, students. Welcome back. And this time I am going to discuss again on single entry how to calculate the various missing information. Now, firstly, you are starting with amount of cash sales or the goods which are actually being sold in cash. Supposing if we want to calculate, then we have to make a cash and bank summary. So, for the cash and bank account is concerned, and then if the total sales are given in the question, then from total sales, we are going to deduct the total amount of credit sales that is going to give us the amount of cash sales. Now, how to calculate credit sales or net credit sales that I am talking about. Firstly, we are required to prepare total debtors account. Now, from total sales, we have to deduct the cash sales and we have to deduct the sales returns or return inwards. Now, closing debtors, we can also find it out if total credit sales and other information is given in the question, then closing debtors also we can find out from total debtors as a missing information. Now again, net credit sales we can calculate by calculating closing debtors multiplied by 12 divided by number of credit period allowed to the debtors. Next, we can calculate net sales, that is cash sales plus credit sales minus sales returns. We know that cost of goods sold plus gross profit is the sales. Again, gross profit into 100 by rate of gross profit on sales. In this way also you can calculate net sales. Then calculation for cost of goods sold. We can calculate with the help of opening stock plus purchases minus direct expenses, that is carriage, freight, inward, etc. minus the closing stock. Or we may calculate cost of goods sold as net sales minus gross profit. Or we may calculate cost of goods sold by preparing a stock account. That I have already told in my first video. Now, how to calculate the gross profit? Gross profit can be calculated with the help of the formula, that is net sales into rate of gross profit by 100, or gross profit is equal to net sales minus cost of goods sold. Now I am discussing how to calculate the cash purchases. We have to prepare cash and bank account, and from that we can easily calculate what is the cash purchase, then credit purchase plus cash purchase is equal to your total purchases. And supposing if total purchases are given and credit purchases are given, then from total purchases, if we deduct credit purchases, we'll get the cash purchase. Next, collection from debtors, we can calculate it by preparing total debtors account, and also we can get it by preparing a cash and bank account. Payment to creditors, so payment to creditors, we can calculate it from the total creditors account, and also we may calculate from cash and bank account summary. Bills receivable, which is drawn, that we calculate by preparing bills receivable account and total debtors account. Bills payable accepted during the year, we can calculate by preparing bills payable account and total creditors account. Bills receivable collected, we can calculate by preparing bills receivable account and also from cash and bank account. Bills payable paid, we can calculate by preparing bills payable account and also it can be worked out as a missing information from cash and bank account. Bills receivable dishonored, we can calculate it by preparing bills receivable account and also total debtors account. Bills receivable endorsed dishonored, we can calculate it by preparing total debtors account and also side by side by preparing total creditors account. Cash and bank balance, cash stolen by the cashier or cash embezzlement by the cashier, which can be worked out by preparing a cash and bank account combined. Opening capital, that we are going to find out by preparing opening state of affairs and jotting down the opening assets in the asset side and jotting down the opening liabilities in the liability side. Then opening assets minus opening liabilities other than capital, we will be getting opening capital as a balancing figure. Next, current year sales, we can calculate by taking into consideration previous year sales plus minus changes due to change in selling price and or sales value. Current year's revenue expenses, we can find it out by preparing revenue expenses account and also by expenses paid plus outstanding at the end plus prepaid in the beginning minus outstanding in the beginning minus prepaid at the end. Current year's revenue income, we can find it out by preparing revenue income account or otherwise income received, add accrued at the end, add unaccrued in the beginning, minus accrued in the beginning, minus unaccrued at the end. So in this way, the missing information we can calculate in the context of single entry or accounts from incomplete records. So what I would suggest to you students, you should go ahead with your study materials and just see the solved examples where definitely the examples are given on the basis of statement of affairs, how you can prepare the single entry system, the accounts you can prepare, and also in the form of final accounts point of view, that is in a conversion method, that is in the context of single entry to double entry system. You can also find out your solved examples in the study notes. Please don't try to solve entire problem in writing because it is going to waste your time. So what is needed, whatever puzzles are there in the question, you have to underline that and you have to solve only that portion and check other items as it is given in the solution. Because if you are going to prepare the entire account starting with opening capital, closing capital, trading account, profit and loss account and balance sheet, much of your time will be wasted. So in that scenario, I would request you to do whatever I have said. That is only that portion where you are having some problems, sit with a paper and pen and just try to calculate that portion only where there is a chance of striking out in the examination hall. Hope you have understood, and that is all about. So for this video is concerned, hope you are all well, staying safe and staying home. Thank you. I'll be meeting in the next video as quickly as possible. Thank you. Thank you very much.